everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're always trying to put out content on ways that VAs could help enhance your business and make it more time effective for you to, one, focus on the things that you're best at, and also enjoy more of a work-life balance. So in this video, we're going to talk all about, what kinds of virtual assistants are there. So we're going to go over a whole bunch of different ways they can help different businesses. So with businesses booming and online work becoming more and more common, virtual assistants are becoming more popular by the day. And it's really not specific to any industry. Every industry across pretty much the whole globe is leaning more towards the virtual employees, because office space is not as common as it used to be. There's more and more people working remotely. So now in turn, companies are starting to move that remote work to virtual assistants, which are more cost effective, which increase the profitability of the business. So in this one, we're going to talk all about the variety of services that VAs provide to business owners, such as customer service, social media management, bookkeeping, accounting, and much, much more. The first thing we're gonna talk about is your real estate virtual assistant. So, VAs are massively common in the real estate world, and these VAs often help agents with back-end paperwork, emails, customer service tasks. They help schedule showings. They'll schedule appointments, manage calendars, manage emails, manage CRM systems, take calls from potential new buyers and sellers or investors. Real estate agents can really tap into the skills of a VA remote worker to generate more leads to their business and be able to have the owner of the business really focus their energy on improving sales, building relationships with their clients, building relationships with their referral partners. All the things are going to help generate additional revenue to the business. Because as business owners, you really should be focusing 80% of your time on those income generating activities. The rest of it can be leveraged off to a virtual assistant to handle all the administrative work you have to do on a day-to-day basis as a real estate agent. So number two is your executive virtual assistant. So much like your executive assistants in person, VAs could do 90% of what your in-house executive assistant is going to do. They are responsible for pretty much all business and personal administrative tasks. They're responsible for a variety of tasks such as email management, scheduling appointments, filing paperwork. They also provide other standard virtual assistant services such as customer service, social media management. Your executive assistants could really have a wide range of skills. They're typically hired to support executives and leaders who want to free up their time from the administrative work. So this way, those leaders, the business owners, they could focus more on actually building the business instead of working inside the business pretty much with the majority of their time. Number three is bookkeeping virtual assistants. This has become very common, especially now that, pretty much all your bookkeeping is done online. I use a VA to do all my bookkeeping for Leverage Virtual, for our real estate team, the Murphy Group. They specialize in keeping accurate records for the company. The remote staff, they're hired to support finance teams and small business owners. Outsourcing a remote bookkeeper can absolutely help you save money and costs. But what it really does is it helps the business owner become financially organized. Because really, what kills most small businesses is that they don't understand the financial stability of the company. They don't track it enough. They don't pay attention to their profit and loss. So with having a bookkeeper on staff that's only costing you a few bucks an hour, you're able to stay up to date down to the penny with what your business is doing. So for example, the bookkeeper that we have for our businesses, every Friday, they send us reports with the upcoming week. So it'll say, all right, here's the projected income and loss next week. So it'll show all the expenses due to come out the following week, all the income that's coming in the following week. And then every Monday, we get a report with the actuals. So they'll send us a report for the prior week. Say, all right, here was the actual expenses from last week. Here was the actual income from last week. This is the profit margin. Then it'll give us a month-to-date profit margin, so we know where we are at that time of the month, and then it'll also have a year-to-date. So now we can always see what our weekly profit and loss is, our monthly profit and loss, and the yearly. So now, if we're going to make business decisions on, adding a new marketing piece or a new technology, and we want to make an expense, we know exactly where our business stands financially to see if it's viable to take on that additional expense. So bookkeeping virtual assistants are definitely a must for all small business owners. And number 4 is your social media virtual assistant. These ones are going to help manage all your social media accounts, not just from doing your posts, but they're going to make sure your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, they're all consistent. They all, have the same messaging going out so that everyone, no matter what platform you use, are going to get the same value content driven from your business. So they're going to keep track of all the posts made so they can start tracking the measurables. How many posts, what posts are getting the most engagement? If we post at certain times, what time tends to get the most engagement from our audience? So that way you can actually start tracking your results in social media so that you can take advantage of what you're posting. Too many people just go out there and just post on social media just to post, but there's no actual game plan behind it to actually capitalize on it. So, having a VA who's going to be your social media manager is really going to make sure that they're capitalizing and getting the most engagement and the most views on your posts, which could in turn lead to more business for you. So social media virtual assistants are massive. Another one is your e-commerce VAs. So if you're looking to keep track of items in an online shopping cart, or you're building an online store, you need an e-commerce store built where if you have a small business that sells online, a VA is able to manage that, make sure all the products are up to date on that site, make sure that when orders are made, that the shipping's getting ordered, everything's getting taken care of without you having to be the one to worry about it. You could just worry about being out there attracting more clients to your e-commerce site, and then once someone goes on there and orders, the whole rest of it is handled by a VA. So your e-commerce, it's a great way to make sure that you're capitalizing on your online sales. E-commerce VAs are experts in managing product lists and online shops such as Shopify, Amazon, Google Shop, and other apps. So hiring a VA to help you do this time-consuming task can help reduce costs and increase sales for your business. So if you are in the e-commerce space, highly recommend getting a VA to help leverage a lot of those back-end tasks off your plate. Number 6, your customer service VA. So they're going to handle all your customer related issues, concerns via email, chat, phone calls. They respond to questions about products, set up new accounts for customers, and sometimes even handle refunds. So, we have VAs who handle a lot of our stuff. People reach out to Leverage Virtual and they have a question, a concern, suggestion. It's always handled by a VA first. So one of our VA staffs is going to go in there, they're going to handle it, try to resolve whatever the issue is. If they can't, then it'll get escalated to myself or someone else, but it's always going to be handled by a VA first. They also handle all of our invoicing for clients. So when a new client comes over to Leverage Virtual, VAs are going to be the ones sending out the invoice, following up on it. If there's any referral fees that are paid out, to one of our past clients who referred a new client, the VAs are handling those referral payments out to them. All that's handled, by our customer service team. Digital marketing VAs, number 7. So we're already number 7 on the list. So digital marketing is massive. So they're going to handle all aspects of your digital marketing. Their goal is to get your product in front of as many people as possible and gain a loyal following and ultimately turn those followers into buyers. So they're hired to help with email list building, email marketing, blogging, search engine optimization, website management, brand marketing. All these things fall under the scope of your digital marketing VA to help generate business to additional sales and revenue to your business through the use of that digital marketing. So that's a massive one. Number 8 is your graphic design VA. So they're trained in, graphic design. They can assist with logo creation, web design, website management. They'll work on creating brochures, flyers, advertisements, through the use of products like Photoshop, InDesign, things like that. Our websites are all managed by VAs. They create all of our brochures, our flyers, all the advertisements that we run is all handled by our graphic design team, our VAs. So the ninth one and the last one that we're really going to touch on today is your video editor VA. So like this video here, for example, you know, I just get in front of the camera, I film this video. We have a video editing VA who then is going to chop it up, clean it up, add the graphics, add the, you know, the tags, the headlines, you know, all that's handled by our VA. They specialize in creating and editing various forms of video content for different purposes. So a video editor, they could create branding videos, instructional videos, product or service showcase videos. You know, they're skilled individuals that could work on a wide range of video production. So not only will they, you know, chop up a video like this and edit it to get out on YouTube, they'll cut it up and make it into reels. They'll turn it into YouTube shorts, you know, do all those really, really cool things that not most business owners could do. If it wasn't for my VA team, there's zero chance I'd ever be creating YouTube videos because I have no idea how to edit, nor do I want to learn. So we do have a VA who's able to do that. So as you can see, so we just touched on, you know, 9 of your top areas where people tend to use VAs. But really there's such a wide range. The list goes on. We could talk about it all day long in terms of what kind of VAs are out there. But if you do have questions and you think you could use help in any of these areas we touched on today, or if you think there's something we didn't touch on that you want to know if a VA is a right fit for that, definitely reach out to us. Schedule a strategy call with us. We'll be happy to talk to you about your business and how VAs could potentially increase your business. So we look forward to hearing from you. And, you know, I hope you like this video, subscribe to our channel so you get notifications as we continue to put more content out there. And, you know, hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.